as well. Heretics doing something similar. And I don't know why, Miles, my spidey senses are tingling. I'm thinking we have 7 nade kills this map.
7?
Yep,
we're counting. Here we go. Opening rip off to P1. Lovely work here from Shotzzy. Super aggressive. And there's the rewrap. P2, squeaky clean. 99.99% of bacteria and Heretics players gone. And Shotzzy, to quote my good friend Chance, is in your ass.
Yeah, and listen, you want blue control because it's easier to hold the time, but if you don't have it, you might as well let Shotzzy do stuff like this, where he just gets to be the Reaper. Finally, Heretics clean house, get the time, but not before OpTic throw up the first 25 points. Admittedly, good scrap time for Heretics to get, and OpTic want to take it away so bad. It is 3 players working through plane. I mean, the ultimate pinch to try to go for new time, and Super reads it. This is a nutty mini-map, but I think ultimately OpTic should come out, or at least they have a pinch to break down P2.
Good lord, do these guys know what they're doing? Good lord. 4 now for Metals. It's a little too early to call one of those games. We haven't seen a nade kill yet, my friend. Damn, good shots from Trakes. Merc on the snap. Rancor now makes some air time. Quick contest, and too many guns to deal with. We've been there in rank, folks. It is not easy to find a good setup here on P2. My word, are we battling for this one? A lot of contest time here so far. Damn, to the pistol, Metals. Is he having one of those games, Chance?
I mean, it's a difficult shots to hit. There's a massive skill gap with the pistol. It's overpowered when guys like that use it, but I can't kill a thing, so I'm just impressed when it happens. Nonetheless, a pretty quiet P2. I mean, just an absolute battle, keeping the game nice and close. And I mean, OpTic happy to collect the scrap time if they get it. I think Dashy might deliver it to them. And yeah, backing these players down, it will be the smallest advantages for OpTic going into the new time, where Hook, first man on the rotation, all ready to his new taken away home.
Taken away. Evicted. Mercandashi, pressure on from Metals there. Man, he's flying, cutting him down. Another clean sweep-ish of the outside. Hardpoint here. OpTic takes a slight lead, slowly evaporating. Here comes a big hit. Yeah, Metals back on up, over the top. Good shots there from Mercules with pistol in hand. Trakes trying to keep some presence here, but again, OpTic, the brakes on brakes, fantastic here, out by P3 so far. That gunfight is unbelievably annoying to have to deal with, but the teamwork makes the dream work. Here comes Shotzzy in an immediate flank. The comms must be exhausting for both of the teams right now.
Yeah, this is a 50-yard line battle as well. Playing Eddie, in my opinion, most awkward gunfights in the entire game, trying to get guys off of this position. Dashy right now, prowling. It's awkward, it's a little bit glitchy, juke up and down, and anytime you get a kill, you just fall. A lot of white time as well here over towards the P4. Rotating over towards this new time, OpTic, they're going to have the full setup, all 4 players around. They got the cutoff kills, and they have 2 number 5s.
Oh no, it's happening again, folks. Well, we'll see how it goes. Merc, this is Mercules on your screen. The hardpoint still holding OpTic's name above it. Merc on the immediate oscillation there from the back line to the side through the APC. You'll find a window down to work with the Heretics. Back door banged wide open. Dashy finds 2 there out of that life on a hook. That is unbelievable. That and the Mercules flood the back immediately. OpTic, what a great hard point so far.
And yeah, tip it to Dashy as well. Might only be 6 and 7, but quite literally the 2-piece from time when he was last man standing and they did not have the spawns just helped deliver OpTic a sizable lead going into the new hill. So you'll take that 50, maybe make it 60-point advantage going into that new time. And if you don't block the spawn, Super should spawn out, or maybe number 5, number 2 will be there. So Heretics, a full setup towards the new time. Shotzzy wants to take away these spawns.
Tried. And he gets caught out in the back as well. So now Heretics get ready on the setup. The new man on spawn. All the usual bases covered. Rancor. Is he good for 1 here? Spotted. Well, he is good for 1. Over the top. He's managed to evade Dashy for now. Oh, and the damage is fantastic. 3 dead for a second there. OpTic. Next wave inbound.
And Rancor, the roaming slayer as well, gives you a 5 spree on that rotation. So Heretics, they have been feet up, comfortable in time. Super over there just soaking. And the kills just continue to flow. Yeah, OpTic have not been able to find an open lane. Heretics really started to swarm and pop off on this hill. This is one of the most comfortable P5s we have seen this year. And they're going to get a virtually perfect full 60 as well. I mean, shout out to that hill. One of the best looks we've seen all year.
That was fantastic, man. That really is it. Every single second garnered there by the Miami Heretics. I mean, who's in there? Super. He might have a Hellstorm off, just sitting on time. What it was, P1, second set is upon us, and Shotzzy finds himself a delightful two-piece there by Boat. That keeps that flank safe. No one's making their way round the side now. P2 hit from OpTic. Oh my good God, that is Hook the Nuke on a Trakes now. Trades are superb. Back and forth we go, in and out. Mercury's there from Shop, finding himself a couple of big kills. Again, a delightful turn. But once again, Heretics there with 30 seconds to go, get the break. They're in.
Yeah, head bashing moment as well. Everybody trying to go through the mid cut, but they overwhelm, create some white time, and well, Heretics get the old white wall spawns at least secured now. Maybe not for enough time, though, because, yeah, OpTic just bully him out. Mercules pops up there to get 2 in the feet. I think it was Mercules, but either way, P1 were OpTic rebound, right? You trade away a very solid P5 there from Heretics. They respond immediately, maintain the lead, and they still get to play a bit more of a comfortable game and get a play for those kills. Shotzzy delivers. That is a 7 spree he just goes on, and his team fully set up in new time.
Yeah, that's going to be Hellstorm any second now. I want to get himself into time, get an assist. Don't lose it here, mate. You're so close to finish line for a streak that is wonderfully useful on a map like this. Gets it. Beautiful stuff. Patient play, and I'm sure his heart was in his mouth. What if he held his breath like the science suggests? Shots there from Mercules. He's on time now. The previous P2 in the first set, very, very closely contested, but it does look like the Heretics chance so far. Ooh, we might be running out of gas so far.
Yeah, and considering OpTic have the Hellstorm in the back pocket, you can absolutely overcommit to this P2 like Hill. Get all the scrap time, get all the kills. You just play keep away in a sense. Trophy trying to put in overtime there for Heretics, and yep, that need gonna meet over towards Rancor. And he's just gonna chuck it right back and get the kill. So Rancor doing what he can, but as Heretics set up for the new time, I mean, it would be the perfect time to call in the Hellstorm.
Yeah, classic hot potato. And what do you know? The Hellstorm, here it goes. Wide open Hardpoint. Worrying about the Heat Seekers there. They're going to connect. Merc, well, actually, Shotzzy connects with 2. Now the pressure from his teammates forward, they go into green. Luke's good for at least 1 here. And he's going to get the second. The Nuke on a bit of a tear now. A 5 spree for him, and he's very close to D2 Hellstorm of his own, and it's starting to get out of hand. Oh my God, and he sends it. Oh my God, he sent it. Wow.
I mean, hey, that's impressive reads just for Heretics to be ready for Hook to soar out like that. That is unpredictability at its finest. And I will say for Heretics, I mean, considering you had to deal with the Hellstorm on this hill, maybe you're not too upset with how it paved off, but either way, you're going to be stuck with these left side spawns. You're going to have to hike all the way across the map just to try to get towards that new time. It'll be a 50-point deficit they're working from, and from OpTic, well, it is a blue hill where last time they handled it to a T. They get set up once again.
Opportunity here for Trakes to get himself inside. Oh, that's nice work. You clear out the courtyard. Towards the back we go. Not enough. Hook once again finding a ridiculous kill here on Scar. He has been so detrimental in every attempt the Heretics have made to try to get the break. Last man on time. This should be good. Spawns towards the front, and there we go, boys. Now Fortify. Trying to get some time out of this. Trakes. Holy, Trakes nearly finds the 3rd man. Shotzzy now through front. He gets lost upstairs, keeping the play alive.
Yeah, and that took 20 seconds for Heretics to sort of make that moment happen. And, well, we're still going to battle for this final bit of scrap time. OpTic, last-ditch attempt just to play a little bit of keep away, and Hook gets the man out of time, and Hook gets the men away from time. Now, of course, though, OpTic, maybe butcher the rotation. Still, though, it's fantastic scrap time for them to get, so in a comfortable position nonetheless. Heretics need a little bit of that P5 magic, though, once again. The good news is they have this setup. The better news, players prowling around the middle of the map, and Trakes absolutely shooting his gun.
Yeah, he's letting it rip. Metals up front. Wins 1. No chance he gets another one here. Not enough guns up at the ready for the Heretics here in this time. And there we go, Super Trakes. Okay, they do get the cross. Over to Dashy, last guy. Now you're looking to get a little bit mixy on the back line. But the Heretics have read it. Now the nades over the top. Will there be trophies in play? Unlike ranked, there are significantly less here on the map available for our pros. Good work, though, from the Heretics again. P5, treating them right.
Yeah, this has been their absolute lifeline on this map. Once again, delivering 20 more seconds. OpTic just want to bully their way through the front if possible. Just the fact, though, that Metal's there sitting on the cross doing all sorts of damage on these players along the way means you can't actually get the time. And, hey, final 10 seconds going to go towards Heretics. A pretty good P5 they're able to orchestrate, but nonetheless for OpTic, it's still just 13 seconds away from closing out the series.
Yeah, but the P1s have been scrappy. The first one very close. The second was all OpTic. What will the third be? Damn! Kyler, Garland. Damn! Another, and that will most likely be the series. Hook explodes on Scar. Shotzi joins him in the